I see somebody, I won't say who, but somebody placed a video on YouTube about open feeding. And I really question that. Do you want to feed other beekeepers bees, especially those commercial beekeepers? Because I breed my queens during the summer with commercial beekeepers, I need the commercial beekeepers. But on the downside of that, I got to put up with the robbing in the fall. And I'm not going to feed the commercial beekeepers bees. I'm not going to do any open feeding. And I buy only the very best for my bees at Walmart. Is the only place I can get this locally. Domino cane sugar, 10-pound bag, $5.24. I can't seem to find cane sugar anywhere else at a lower price. So my bees get the very best. And I have to make certain that robbers don't get in my hives, because if a robber gets in, you're going to get robbed out of all your syrup in just a matter of a few minutes, maybe an hour. These colonies here, I used to have colonies here on some posts, and they all got shoved down. And because these bees don't make any attempt to find the original colony, they all end up at the end of the row. So that's why you see so many bees. Now keep in mind that all my original colonies from last year I split. I have like 10 queens left from last year, and all these others, there's 72 colonies here, 62 of them have brand new queens. And I've been feeding them all summer, and they are full strength, as if they were a large colony to start the season. Now look at this. This is a new colony. I'm making sure they have enough to get through winter, but they do have enough bees. And what happens is the queens lay so much, and there's so many bees in the colony around August that they just eat so much of the honey that I have to make certain that they have enough to get through winter. But I don't know anybody that does it any better than I do. I don't buy bees, I breed my own queens, and the queens that I breed lay like crazy. They actually lay too much. So I probably spent $1,500 or so on cane sugar so far this year, and I'll probably get approximately $2,000 before I'm done. And they go through, I feed at sunrise and I feed at sunset. They go through 2 quarts a day, and they could probably go through more, but I'm not going to spend the time to give them more than 2 quarts a day. Now, do you really want to do open feeding and feed other people's bees? I mean, really? I don't want to. It costs me enough to feed my own. So you got to question these people. Are they just too damn lazy? It takes me 3 hours a day to feed all these bees. Hour and a half in the morning, hour and a half in the evening. And if I could find an easier way to do it, I'd probably do an easier way, but at the moment, this is the way that I do it, and the bees get accustomed to me being in the hive. See? My bees are gentle because they're used to me. If you don't open a hive only once every 2 weeks, of course they're not going to get used to you. My bees treat me better than people do. I've been screwed over by so many people that I hate people, and I love bees. Just look at that. Yeah, I get stung once in a while, but geez, generally, my bees, they love me and I love them. And I give them the very best. Cane sugar. I don't buy beet sugar because it's full of farmers' chemicals. Crop farmers, they put chemicals all over the soil, everywhere. And it's just saturated with chemicals, and it gets into the sugar, and it's just garbage. So if you want to feed them the very best, feed them cane sugar. Don't feed other people's bees. It costs too much money to feed your own. Look at this. I've got so many bees. And I question, they say bees only live 4 to 6 weeks. I really question that. I bet my bees live longer than that. Because majority of the time they don't have to travel very far. I've got Dutch white clover everywhere. And see, here's the smaller colonies that are in the windows. Kind of concerned with them getting too big and wanting to swarm before winter gets here. So hopefully it'll cool off soon. But this is all Dutch white clover. I don't waste my time mowing grass. I spend my summer pulling weeds, and it doesn't cost me anything. I just use my spare time to pull weeds. And the bees take advantage of all this Dutch white clover out here. But look at the size of my colonies. Like I said, 62% of these, or 62 of these, are brand new colonies. I've got 10 queens left from last year, and those were split to make all these new colonies. So I don't actually have any colonies that weren't touched this year. And they're all large enough to winter outside, majority of them anyway. All right, thank you.